Adidas. You're saying Adidas is rising from the dead?
Steven, higher like fresh schnitzel, Herb. They came out last night and they guided higher, which, kind of came as a jaw dropper to a lot of people because the company has been relatively bearish. Bjorn Golden over there, the new CEO as of the beginning of 23, he set expectations really low, which was very smart. And then he went about cleaning up the company and it's starting to pay off. They guided much, much higher, not just for the quarter, but for the entire year. Last night, kind of out of nowhere, stock bumped 8%. Few interesting things on this and a couple different takeaways. One, they guided margins higher as well as revenues. And so this company is over 51% gross margins right now, which is pretty impressive for shoes. It also bespeaks a certain amount of strength in the retail channels. Adidas, like Nike as well, they've gone back to like selling to the stores model rather than DTC. They were trying to go up e-commerce the whole way. Golden came in and he said, you know what, let's pay attention to our merchants. That's paying off. They're taking share from Nike. Nike boo-hooed all through their call in March, talking about how their consumer headwinds and they were just going to muddle through the best they could. Adidas is like, what are you talking about? Things seem great to us. They're selling the same type of retro shoes. They invested heavily into Sambas. The margin on Sambas, which is a soccer shoe that was designed in the 70s, I believe. So they updated that slightly. And they're taking share. This continues to be a great shoe market for anyone except Nike. I wonder how much longer John Donahoe has over at Nike before the pressure really starts ratcheting up. But in the meantime, you have a $22 billion consumer discretionary. What's more discretionary than a pair of 1974 soccer shoes? He's coming out and saying margins are great. It looks terrific for the full year. He fixed up the Yeezy business. So I like Adidas here. I'm still interested in other shoe makers, again, ex-Nike, until Nike starts turning things around at 50 billion. They are the 500 million pound gorilla sitting in the room. And it's just a fantastic time. Retailers want to do business with almost anyone other than Nike, if only to diversify their channel. I like this name. I continue to like it. It's way, way off the highs, even with today's spike. It's 20% higher for the year and just boot stomping, as they say in European shoe business. Nike, over and over again, this is yet another segment where the finest Beaverton company that we know is losing share. I like basically Nike is a source of funds to buy a score of different shoemakers and starting with Adidas right now, right here.